Get in! Yes, guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video. Newcastle are going back to Wembley. That's right, big win last night. Sees Newcastle go to their second Carabao Cup final in just 3 years. Mikel Arteta mourning once again. Eddie Howe plays the masterclass, really. 5 at the back, brings Trippier back in, who leads the team on. Gordon, who I've seen loads of praise for Gordon today. I'm still undecided on Gordon's performance generally, but at the end of the day, but he put the ball in the back of the net again. So I'm happy about that. Jacob Murphy, yeah, just everything went right. Everything went right. Even people were talking about the music before the game. That's a contentious thing as to what music Newcastle play. Well, they got that spot on last night. The flags, the saxophone before the game, like everything was literally in alignment. Just see us go and win that game. And if you can't tell, I'm still absolutely buzzing for it. So let me know your thoughts on the game down below if you didn't see my reaction last night already. Wembley. Let me know in the comments, are you going to go? You can, because I'm always scared to say anything. I am going. My hotel's booked. My transport's booked. Will I be in the stadium? I hope so. I have been to all the cup games this season, and that's how they did it last year. But I didn't go to the Arsenal game away. So we'll see. Fingers crossed I can get a ticket, but no doubt people will be scrambling for them. I'm seeing hospitality tickets at like $3,000 and all this kind of thing. And yeah, when Newcastle get to a final, the fans turn up. But where are they going to go? Because reports coming out, the Trafalgar Square is going to be closed. My plan was to just sit down and just review the game a little bit more. But again, interestingly, can we open this up to you guys? As it's strangely enough, reported by the Daily Mail, that the Trafalgar Square will be closed on the Saturday the 15th, the day before Newcastle go to the final tonight. In fairness, we still need to find out who we play. Is it Spurs? Is it Liverpool? You know, I'm going to ask you loads of questions. Who do you want to play, Liverpool or Spurs, in the comments? I think most people will say Spurs. But, you know, if we can have our day like we did yesterday, maybe this can be it, and we can go down to Wembley and win a trophy. I think the enjoyment of the win last night was massive, but I would say it does feel slightly different. I think throughout this tournament, you know, beating Arsenal in the first leg, having to wait a month, then to play the second leg, it's exciting, and I want to see us back at Wembley. I want to experience that again, but it's slightly different because we just did it 2 years ago. We just went 2 years ago. We had the party, we had the celebration. You know, I think I was listening to, I've been out in the car all day today. I was listening to everyone's favourite sports radio, Talk Sport, and had Luke Edwards on, everyone's favourite Newcastle journalist as well. And he said that last time round, Newcastle won the weekend but lost the cup. And that's what I hope to see different this time around. Hopefully we'll win both. You know, I think everyone will be down there partying, but I just think that it's going to be slightly different. I think for me, like total honesty, last time round, I was just buzzing that we were at Wembley full stop. Never been there before in my life. It was my first chance to see Newcastle play. And obviously Newcastle I've seen FA Cup semi-finals at Wembley and everything like that. That's the old Wembley and everything. It was my first chance to see us try and lift the trophy, but in reality, the fact that we were there was a lot for a lot of people. I think this time round it'll be different. Really, we're going there to do a job, and off the back of the experience of last time, I think is massive. I think the fans were a little bit quieter on the day than we would have wanted. I think the players were certainly quieter on the day. I think Manchester United were not the better side, but with a team who stepped in, and that's what we need to not do this time. We need to do better. Eddie Howe said he's learnt from his mistakes last time round, and he's going to get them right this time round. He's spoken about the ability to kind of just like push that down inside and just not let the emotion take over. I think it did last time, fans and players and Eddie Howe, and that's something together we need to get right. The fans need to be as loud as we were last night in Wembley, and the players need to play like they did last night in Wembley as well. But as I say, yeah, I reckon Trafalgar Square is going to be closed. Daily Mail are reporting that because it's St Patrick's Day, that they've already got it. I think they've got it booked for the St. Patrick's Day on the Sunday, but the reason it's closed on the Saturday is because they're doing it up. So where should Newcastle fans meet on the Saturday instead? You let me know. People are up and going, yeah, let's see that stop us. But if they've got a massive metal fence around it, I suppose we could all climb over it, but I don't think it'll be the same. So there's going to have to be a decision as to where all of the fans will meet on the Saturday instead. It's a shame it's not Trafalgar Square. I was there 2 years ago. Had a fantastic weekend, as I say, bar the actual game. Even after the game on the Sunday, we couldn't get out of Wembley Way because the queues were ridiculous. So we actually ended up going back into the fan park again. Look out for that if you are going to Wembley, if you are going to the game. I've literally just clicked that in my head. I'm going to write that down because I didn't go to the fan park before the game last time. I ended up actually going after the game where there was nobody in there and most people were crying into their pints. But because I'd rather stand there and have a quiet pint with some upset Newcastle fans rather than wait on Wembley Way for an hour, we actually ended up having a few drinks and, you know, saw it for what it was in the end. And it was like a stepping stone. It was our first chance at winning something and we didn't do it. I think it'll be harder this time to not do it again. no pressure. But I think that's what it will be. I think it was a fantastic night last night, and there was a lot of excitement beating Arsenal. You know, last time round, Southampton. Obviously, a good win against them, and just the euphoria. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the next month with the Newcastle, with the excitement for it. You know, last time round, shop windows with good look at Wembley and all that kind of stuff. I just feel like the day after, it's like a take a deep breath moment, but I have no doubt as we grow closer and closer, we'll start to see the scarves coming out. The scarves down on the Quayside Market, that's where I got mine, my 2023 final scarf. I've no doubt there'll be some 2025 ones flying. I had a top as well. I'm sure I got a t-shirt. So yeah, the hysteria, the excitement will gather, I've no doubt, but I just feel like it's just going to have that little bit different this time. It's not just going to be, you know, I know that's the thing. Ideally, you know, I'll buy one. They're only a couple of quid. But ideally, I don't want the Newcastle went to Wembley t-shirt. I want to be walking out of Wembley with Newcastle won the trophy at Wembley t-shirt. That's the difference this time. And I think we've put ourselves in a good place. You know, we weren't on good form. But we've gone into this one, we had the right frame of mind, the fans were behind, Eddie Howe sorted the game plan, and the players stepped up to it. And that's what I as well, had some terrible form going into the last Wembley, last final. Let's try and keep the home form going. How many times can you say form? Form. Let's keep the form going. And let's get in there with some, because I think because we hadn't been playing great. It was kind of that moment of now we need to step up. I was showing it yesterday. We hadn't been playing great either. Joe Linton was injured. We didn't know if it was going to be Miley or Longstaff. He goes and plays three at the back, Charles up front for half the game, and it just worked. And going into this one, depending who we play, because obviously the game is tonight. Spurs are going in 1-0 up. And I think realistically, I'm scared to say who I'd rather have, but realistically, we haven't beaten Liverpool since the takeover. It's been a while. It's even longer than that. We've had some good games against them. We've held it close. We've had 1-1s, but we haven't beat them. I suppose it would be quite nice to beat them at Wembley, but realistically, we've been hitting Spurs pretty hard, and they've not been great this season. So you would have to say them. But regardless, I think with some level. Keeping a level head this time. It's all about the business, you know. The weekend will be great, the drinks will be drank, and we'll be having a good time. But unlike last time, I think, where there was a lot of excitement for the weekend, I think this time round it will just be that, yeah, we'll have a good time, but it is going to win and picking up a trophy for the first time in a very long time. So let me know down below. Who do you want to see Newcastle play? Because if the game is tonight, if you're watching this tomorrow or the day after, you'll already know Liverpool or Tottenham. If you are going down to Wembley, if you're planning on going, if you're hoping to get a ticket, give me that information. Because I think there was 50,000 fans went down last time, and then was like 30,000 allocation. So like 20,000 fans just went to party in Trafalgar Square. Even Mehrdad Gudussi and Amanda and Jamie Rubin were in Trafalgar Square. It was awesome. But looks like we're going to have a change of destination, change of venue for the Toon fans. So if you've got somewhere in mind, get that in the comments as well. Get the pins going. And we'll try and start to create a little bit of a plan for the fans. Get it on Twitter. Get everyone shouting. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy your night. Back at it again this weekend. As I mentioned, I'll be at the Birmingham game on Saturday. Another cup game, this time the FA Cup. What can we do there? Thanks for watching. Subscribe so you don't miss out on the loads of videos coming up on the road to Wembley. But starting off with the game this Saturday at Birmingham. See if we can, kick on a good streak of form, as I say, heading into a final. Thanks for watching. Catch us later.